Have you ever seen someone falls into quicksand? What is the first thing they do? They panic, they struggle, they try to pull their legs out. And do you know what happens? The harder they struggle, the faster they sink. The secret to survive quicksand is actually just opposite what your brain tells you, which is just lie flat and be still, and you have to be in a relaxed position, then you can possibly come out of the quicksand. Life is exactly like a quicksand. Today we are talking about a strange and the prominent secret called the backward law. It is the idea it is the idea that if you stop trying to get it, then you finally have it. So, some people chase happiness, but happiness is like a butterfly. If you run after it, if you run after butterfly, it might be possible that you will never able to catch it. But if you just sit down and be still and stay quiet, silently sit in the garden, then it might be possible that butterfly land on your shoulder. The philosopher Alan Watts used to say that trying to be happy is like trying to smooth out rough water with your hands, which may not be possible. Definitely, it is not possible because when you touch water, it creates more bubbles and ripples. So, it is not possible to smooth out the rough water by your hands. What he suggests is that just let water still alone. Water will is itself smooth out. Stop chasing and let it come to you. This is the core idea of the philosophy of Alan Watts. So why does this happen? That when we stop chasing the thing, or when we stop chasing something, the thing comes to us itself. I have personally noticed and I have personally realized many times that many thing comes to me by itself without any effort. Now I am introducing you the backward law. The backwards law was popularized by Alan Watts. Alan Watts was a British American philosopher known for introducing and popularizing the Eastern philosophical ideas for the Western audience. So, basically, Alan Watts introduced some of the key concept of from the Eastern philosophical ideas, like from Hinduism, from Buddhism, or maybe some Taoism concepts. So he just amalgamated all these concepts and introduced some of the Eastern ideas to the Western audience. Alan Watts frequently spoke about this law. Once he said that when you try to stay float on the surface of the water, you sink. But when you try to sink in the water, you float. Basically, the situation is reversed here. So that is why we can also call this law as the reversed effort.
Now we can also apply this law on our sleeping habits. Think about sleep. Can you force yourself to sleep? Can you intentionally and forcefully go into sleeping mode? No. Sleep only comes when you stop trying to sleep. When you are in relax mode, there should be no hurry, no struggle. Similarly, we can apply this law on our many other day to day activities like study, traveling, conversation, relationship, and many other. Now the question arises, does this mean you should stop working? Does it mean you should sit on your couch and do nothing? No, no. It means you do your work, but you have to let go of the hunger for the result. So focus on the work, not the destination. Focus on the conversation, not being liked. Focus on the art, not the fame. I'll say now, stop trying, start being. I'll see you in the next one.